Okay, so this is a new analysis video, and I haven't recorded in like a year, which I don't know why I stopped. Because had I kept doing this for a year, I'd probably have like enough subscribers to sell a course to. And then I probably would have changed my life even faster. Fuck. Anyways. Euro USD. This is all I trade nowadays. I'm still, well, actually, technically I'm profitable, but I'm not making that much money. If we go to my edge block, my performance is actually really good. It's actually really good, and my equity curve is like really good. It's literally been going up. We had this really bad like downtrend because I was trading while I was moving to Miami, and I should have just waited till I moved, but I was so like all over the place that like all I did was lose money the entire fucking week. So this was just me moving to Miami, which I shouldn't have did. I should have just waited and probably would have went up. And wouldn't have this big ass gap, and instead I'd be at fucking 10 grand or like 15 grand instead of like fucking 10 grand. But you know, I worked my way back up consistently, so obviously consistently profitable. I'm just not making a lot of money. And then my win rate's pretty solid, 67.85%. That's pretty good. Some weeks it's 80%, some weeks it's less than that, but you know, that's just part of the game. And then, yeah, I think that's basically it. Win rate and my equity graph. I don't feel like showing other stuff. I haven't traded because I blew my last account. Because I only trade small accounts and I flipped them instead of trading all my money, which is stupid because I like trading high risk, so I always end up losing all my money. And I've been doing that for like 4 fucking years. And I just got tired of doing that, so now I just flip small accounts and I'm fucking consistently profitable, which is like, I wish I figured that out sooner instead of emptying out my fucking bank account every month and then just losing all the money I had. And now I just put in a small percentage of my money and then I flip that whole thing and then I pay myself out, which is a way better strategy. Which is basically 90% of trading, because this is all money management. It has nothing to do with anything. I mean, none of the shit you see on YouTube. But anyways, let's get back to making fucking shit for YouTube so I can grow my channel. Yeah, so monthly time frame. We hit this peak and probably gonna sell off for like the next year or two. But this is monthly time frame, so unless you're holding for like 6 months at a time or something, it's not really relevant right now. But it tells you that overall trend is lower. Yeah, and the daily, weekly, we're retracing, and then on the daily, we're kind of in this parallel channel. Which I don't know why I ignored, because I fucking blew an account like right around here, and I could have just zoomed out and I would have seen that we're probably gonna go higher, and I missed that completely. But you know, a loss is a loss. I mean, you know, shit happens to everyone, so it's kind of bummed out about that. Also, the SMAs tell us, you know, probably a little overbought. And then, yeah, now on a 4 hour, zooming in, starting to peak. We had this huge ass sell off on a daily, and then now we're retracing, so chances are we're gonna keep falling lower. And then, yeah. And then the 1 hour, you kind of got like this head and shoulder. formation. We got that shit. It's like a M. So we got like a head and shoulder formation. And then we're probably gonna make a right shoulder that's maybe similar amount height to like here. And then we're probably gonna sell off. And this looks like it wants to cross over, and we've been buying for a while now, so probably gonna sell off. And then we have this little retracement divergence here on the 1 hour, so it's probably gonna retrace and then sell off. Yeah, so prediction for Euro USD 11/15, November 15th, which is Saturday, but yeah, probably it's gonna maybe float around here or something like that and then fall down. So generally down. So if I was trying to get in an entry, I'd probably wait for this to peak, maybe look for some divergence on the smaller time frame to look for that reversal for that entry, maybe even around here, or look for a trend line break around this area, or even like a support and resistance zone right here. Any one of those, or like a combination of them. Any one of those or a combination of them, and then break below and then retest and then go lower. Yeah, and then on top of that, maybe like a bearish candle, and then sell off. So something like that. You know, maybe if it falls on Monday or Tuesday, and usually things don't sell off till like Tuesday night. So maybe I do like a stop loss here. I'll probably wait for this to play out on Monday and then look for an entry. And then do a stop loss here. Take profit, I'll probably do like a fib down to somewhere around here. 0.444 level, which I always use, but usually goes a little past that, like 90% of the time. Probably do like a psychological quarter level between 875 and 750. So if we do that, 812 I think would be a good level. Yeah, probably around here, 812. And then that'd be like 40 pips. So generally I would look for entry around here, wait for confirmation to sell off, like a big bearish 15-minute candle, break of this trend line, divergence on the 5 to 15 minute, maybe even possibly here, and then a break of this probably like 5-minute support level, which is probably like around here ish, and then I would get in. So really entry could, unless it goes higher on Monday, entry would probably be around here, maybe stop loss around here or something like that, depending on what happens on Monday. So that's like a 1.1 to 1.72 or 1.2 depending on what happens on Monday. And then yeah, I would just sell it down, and that would probably take like 12 hours to play out or something like that. It says 2 days because it's the weekend, but yeah, probably, or maybe it would take less time than that, but probably take a few hours around. Or if it plays around on Monday and then falls, probably get in closer to here and then sell it off. But anyway, that's my video on EURUSD. And yeah.